In solo leveling, after Jinwoo told Hunter Cha that because of her he would pick the strongest shadow for the test, we saw Hunter Cha immediately stood up and walked up to Jinwoo and asked, "When is the test?" Jinwoo then told her that the test could be done right away. Jinwoo suggested having it in the association gymnasium. Meanwhile, Jinwoo thought about how far the association gymnasium was from their current location. He immediately considered testing if two people could move using the shadow exchange skill. Jinwoo quickly stopped Hunter Cha from opening the door and told her there was an easy way to get there, but they would need to stick together. From my observation, Hunter Cha didn't seem very comfortable, although we all know she enjoyed how close she was to Jinwoo at that moment. We then saw Jinwoo use the shadow exchange skill, with both individuals being swallowed and covered by the shadow. We saw Jinho opening the door, remarking that Hunter Cha and Jinwoo should have something to eat while they discussed things. However, to his surprise, he found Jinwoo's shadow soldier waiting for him instead of Jinwoo. One of the high-ranking shadow soldiers was sitting and waiting for him to return as he grabbed the snacks he had gone downstairs to get for their guest. The scene then shifted to the association gymnasium, where the lights turned on. Inside, we saw Jinwoo and Hunter Cha emerging from the shadows beneath them. Hunter Cha was surprised to find herself in the gym in just a few seconds. Normally, it would have taken hours to get there. Meanwhile, Jinwoo wore a calm expression on his face, thinking that he had been right all along. He added that the shadow exchange skill works like a gate. The fact that he could move someone else to a different location proved that. This meant his location was the entrance, while his target coordinate was the exit. Of course, his target coordinate was the location of one of his shadow soldiers. Jinwoo then remarked that while the cooldown time might be 3 hours, the fact that he could create a gate using the shadow exchange skill was insane. Jinwoo then informed Hunter Cha that it was time to start the test. Hunter Cha then thought about her weapon, since she hadn't brought one. Jinwoo asked her if it was the pickaxe. Hunter Cha immediately remembered rushing into an S-rank gate to save Jinwoo with the pickaxe. Blushing, she told Jinwoo that the pickaxe was not her weapon. Jinwoo smiled and said he was just joking. Hunter Cha then told Jinwoo that there should be a spare weapon here to borrow, since this is a gym for hunters. Although the weapons aren't perfect, they are suitable for sparring. Hunter Cha emerged from the gym storage with a weapon and told Jinwoo that she was ready. Jinwoo responded, asking her if she would be okay with the weapon since it wasn't her usual one and might not suit her. She told him that it didn't matter what weapon she used. It's not like monsters fight on their terms either. Jinwoo remarked that she was right. If he had to guess, a normal shadow soldier would be torn apart in seconds. Jinwoo called out to Igris from his shadow, and told Hunter Cha that Igris is the best swordsman among his shadows. Hunter Cha immediately asked how the match would be decided. Jinwoo told her that she would fight until the shadow he summons is destroyed or until she surrenders. Meanwhile, Jinwoo thought about when he told Hunter Cha that he would summon his strongest shadow soldier, but allowing her to fight Beru would be traumatic. Jinwoo stated that they should get started. We saw Hunter Cha pose and get ready for battle. Meanwhile, Jinwoo suddenly remembered that she had said the weapon didn't matter. He then asked Hunter Cha to please turn around for a bit. Jinwoo pulled out the sword he had obtained after defeating the Demon King, handed it over to Igris, and told him to use it. Jinwoo told them to start. We saw Igris ready as he swung the sword that had just been handed to him, creating a massive clash on the stage. Meanwhile, Hunter Cha dodged the explosion and the slash with ease. Jinwoo remarked that she was fast, as a normal person would have died if Igris had even looked at them. The scene shifted back to the fight, where we saw Hunter Cha landing a blow while Igris blocked the slash. 5 minutes earlier, Chairman Go sat in his office. He noticed that the lights in the gym had come on, and remarked that there shouldn't be any gym reservations for today. The chairman immediately picked up the phone and called one of the officials at the association, asking if they could direct the camera feed from the gymnasium into his office. The camera feed from the gymnasium eventually came through, and he saw Hunter Cha and Jinwoo emerging from the shadows in the gym. The chairman was surprised at how close the two had become. Flashbacks showed when Hunter Cha had just woken up after being badly injured in the Jeju Island raid. She had asked if Jinwoo would come to rescue her and had been overjoyed to hear that he did. Back in the present, Chairman Go remarked that he hadn't realized what was going on back then. He then called the association official again and asked him to turn off all the cameras in the gymnasium. The official tried to ask some questions, but Chairman Go simply told him to note that there was an inspection happening in the gymnasium. Back in the gym, we saw Jinwoo with a surprised look on his face, as we also saw Igris slammed into the wall. Hunter Cha asked Jinwoo if the Black Knight was actually his strongest summon. "Didn't you say you would summon the strongest? Please summon him," she pleaded. Jinwoo told her that she might get hurt. She responded that it didn't matter. She wanted to fight him again. Jinwoo asked her if she knew. She told Jinwoo that she saw it in person and also watched the videos. Jinwoo then called out to Beru from his shadow. He told Hunter Cha that he would ask again, as he asked her if she would really be okay. Meanwhile, we saw Beru standing behind Jinwoo. Jinwoo, on the other hand, thought to himself, shadow soldiers are weaker than their life counterparts. However, Beru was born to be a weapon for eliminating hunters. If they fight, Hunter Cha's chances are. Before he could finish, Beru interrupted. "My liege, what should I do with this person?" he asked. Jinwoo told Beru to defeat Hunter Cha without harming her. Upon receiving the order from Jinwoo, Beru unleashed his aura once more, breaking all the windows in the gym. Hunter Cha was surprised by the level of aura Beru unleashed. She remarked, "Did Hunter Song fight against such power?" Beru immediately pulled out his sharp claws, but Jinwoo ordered him to put them away. Jinwoo told Beru that he wouldn't forgive him if he harmed the lady. Meanwhile, Hunter Cha saw an opening, just as she said, "That's my chance," in a very high speed. Beru appeared behind her. Hunter Cha remarked, "The same move as last time. Do you think I will fall for the same move twice?" She tried to slash at Beru, who was currently behind her, but Beru caught the sword with ease, as if it was nothing. Meanwhile, Beru was contemplating within himself as he let her sword go. "My liege only has one command: defeat the lady without hurting her. Make her lose her fighting spirit by demonstrating an overwhelming difference in power level. It's an easy task." Meanwhile, Hunter Cha kept sending slashes toward Beru, while Beru dodged them with ease. Hunter Cha got more serious and tried to stab Beru, but Beru dodged effortlessly. Hunter Cha, still determined to defeat Beru, told herself, "Not yet," and kept sending slashes that Beru continued to dodge. Hunter Cha remarked, "Dodging all my attacks at this distance without moving his feet. That's ridiculous." Beru, on the other hand, was trying to make Hunter Cha realize the difference in their power, to make her lose her fighting spirit without harming her. He then got closer to Hunter Cha, unleashing his aura once more, making her scared. The force from the wave Beru unleashed pushed Hunter Cha back. On the sidelines, we saw Jinwoo standing and watching the battle. He remarked that it looked like the winner had been decided. He then asked Hunter Cha if she was satisfied. Hunter Cha, in an exhausted state, responded, "Not yet. I can keep going." Jinwoo looked at her, surprised, thinking, "What is she thinking? I didn't think she would be reckless enough to keep fighting," after realizing the power difference. Beru is different from other shadow soldiers. Even with his intellect, his innate nature is to be a modern weapon. Right now, I can feel him suppressing his overwhelming killing intent. If she is aiming for something, I hope it's not poor judgment on her part. The scene shifts to Beru, his glowing eyes burning with fury as he spoke, his voice dripping with menace. "You dare!" A deep, primal instinct surged through the air, a warning that only the strong recognize. In the grand order of nature, there is no questioning one's place. Predators dominate, prey submits, and in that moment, the message was clear. Living beings can recognize whether they are predators or prey at a single glance. But the prey had resisted. Unacceptable. In an instant, Beru launched forward, his body cutting through the air like a vengeful shadow. Hunter Cha had made her decision, so Beru decided to crush her resistance without mercy. Because in the laws of nature, prey resisting predators is unacceptable. A chilling aura filled the battlefield as Beru loomed over Hunter Cha. With a single devastating strike, the monstrous entity sent Hunter Cha flying back, the force shattering the earth beneath them. Determined to defeat Beru, Hunter Cha activated her skill, Sword Dance. Meanwhile, Beru was ready to break her fighting spirit. Hunter Cha sent slashes at Beru, each one packed with immense energy. Beru tried to capture the sword and defend against the strikes. However, the sword broke and shattered into pieces. Despite this, Hunter Cha hadn't yet used her trump card. She remarked that she had one chance left. Since she didn't have enough mana, she could only use her trump card once. We learned that the name of her trump card skill was Blade of Light. Using her remaining mana, she extended the broken blade, allowing it to cover a wider range while adding even more immense energy to her attack. Hunter Cha successfully launched a fatal attack on Beru. Just as she landed the blow, a simple command surfaced from Beru's consciousness. A command given to him by his queen when he was born. The forgotten command resurfaced as a natural instinct that could not be ignored. The command from his queen was to eliminate all enemies. In that moment, Beru saw Hunter Cha as an enemy to be eliminated. Immediately, Beru prepared to cut down Hunter Cha from the sidelines. Jinwoo shouted and commanded him to stop. But Beru was acting on natural instincts, so he could not hear Jinwoo's words. Hunter Cha now stood helplessly before Beru, having no hope of dodging the attack since she had used up her last mana to land the devastating blow on Beru. A massive explosion erupted from Beru's attack. As the smoke from the explosion cleared, we saw Jinwoo holding Beru's hands, successfully stopping him from killing Hunter Cha. "I ordered you to stop," Jinwoo said, still holding Beru's hands. Beru immediately jumped away as Jinwoo asked Hunter Cha if she was alright. We then saw Beru on his knees, pleading with Jinwoo to pardon him for going beyond his boundaries. Jinwoo asked Hunter Cha, "Why are you overdoing it? There's no need to go so far just to join our guild. It was only a test, an entrance test for a nameless guild. It's not worth risking your life for. So, why are you going so far?" Jinwoo then asked, "Are you going to stand there and stay silent? Or perhaps are you interested in me?" When she heard those words, "Are you interested in me?" her face brightened up and she immediately responded, "Yes, I think so." And that marks the end of chapter 113 and chapter 114. The battle may be over for now, but the story is far from finished. Things are only getting more intense, and you won't want to miss what happens next. If you want to be part of the next recap and stay ahead of the story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll be the first to know when the next chapter drops. Don't miss out, subscribe now, and I'll see you in the next recap.